Hey, how you doing, guys? Welcome back. It's good to see everybody. So you saw the screen, the header. What I want to talk about today is Splash, the Splash Network. There are videos all over the place that walk you through the screens and show you how to do it. There's a link right on the page, splashive.com, that says tutorial, and there's a link that says white paper. You do not need me to walk you through and read you either one of those. If you do, then you're not ready for that network. I'm not going to treat you like a kid and walk you through the process. What I want to do is explain the difference because I see now drip versus splash, drip versus splash. These are two different networks. You can diversify. I want to try to build a team on this package because I think this is what can really work well. Right? So I'm already on drip. I'm not one of the YouTubers who has thousands of followers. I wish I did. That would be great. I don't have that. But it doesn't stop me from putting my real thoughts into what I put on video. And I put my face on video because I have no problem backing up anything that I say, even when I'm wrong. But this, I don't know how it goes wrong. I don't know how it goes wrong. This splash is early. We're in the first week. I didn't want to do a video the first day. When I heard about this, it was in pre-sale. I didn't get in pre-sale. So I wasn't about to do it on that first day when it ramps up. I wanted to let it come down, see if it starts to find the floor. It looks like it's finding the floor at 24, 25 bucks. Now's a good time for me to come out and say, hey, I'd love to have you on my team. My link is in the referral. And I don't expect people to join. I'm not requiring you to join my team. I do think you should get in this product, but it's not financial advice. You get to make your own decision. You push buy on your own goodwill. But I'd love to have you on my team. I want to build a team. I'm not a greedy person. We're going to be doing airdrops. I will get my team together and we'll be putting out airdrops. I'm under Stunner Breezy. I'm on his team. So if you know Drip, then you know him and you know how he is with airdrops. He's going to be shooting some down. If I get any off him, I'm giving them to you too. I don't worry about how much I can make. I want to get a group of like minds who come into a package and they're early. Timing. This is early. It don't have to be first. You just have to be early. Patient people. You can look at Drip now and see how long it's been going down. I'm not complaining about Drip. I report on it. I crack my jokes. I love it. I'm in it and I don't plan to go anywhere. The people who are OG in it, or the people who understand investing a lot, understand that yeah, stuff can go wrong, man. That's life cycle. That's part of of a coin. It's going to come back up. It's going to skyrocket again at some point. This is the same thing. So yes, I want to build a team here because that not only just gives me referrals. Everybody's here to make money. I don't expect to clean up in referrals. I'll give it back in airdrops. That's not what I'm doing it for. People who understand how investing works longer than 14 days away from their investment. People who want to stick around and make money and build a product and like it so they bring other people to it. And it makes a fucking web, a network of people who have good, clear, logical thinking. Now, there's people in the layer one world and in the other part of crypto world who think everybody over here is scammers and rug pullers and that sort of thing. And there is a lot of that, but there's a lot of that over there too. This is no brain surgery. It's an exact replica. When you're speaking about forks, Litecoin looked at Bitcoin, solid product. They knew what it was doing, but it was starting to get a little massive and it was a little slow. You take something that has an issue, but overall works, you make it a little better, and the public either sees that change as better or they see that change as worse. Same thing with Drip. Drip forked Flow. So if they forked Flow, they say, hey, we saw Flow, something opened my eyes about Flow. It looks like that was a cool product, but it failed. The Drip says, hey, I know where they went wrong. Boom, and all of a sudden, the fork takes place. They change what they had to change, and the public either says yay or nay. Apparently, they heavily said yay with Drip. Drip is much better. Even Bankroll Network came out on and put a tweet out to congratulate Drip on the success. The forks can go either way. However, with Splash, Splash looked at Drip and they made a copy of it. I don't consider Splash a fork of Drip because there's nothing to change. Drip is solid. There's nothing to get better. Splash changed a little. They changed 2% instead of 1% return over 180 days instead of 360 days. That's it. Everything else is the same. The interface is the same. Like the interface looks exactly the same. The only thing different is the background colors and the fact that it's on AVAX, the coin back in the product. So I think it's a much better deal, and I think it's a much better chance. You can ask, what's Bitcoin Brown if this is his product? Like I heard, what has he put out before that makes Splash a better product? Doesn't matter. Didn't have to change any code. He copied the exact same thing as Drip, and instead of BNB and Binance Smart Chain, it's on AVAX, the Avalanche Smart Chain, in the Avalanche mainnet. You can't go wrong with that. That's the best of both worlds. The same thing in two locations. So I don't think there's a need to change over from Drip to Splash. There's no need. They're two different types of money. They're two different types of crypto. Just use them both in their network, and they can both come up the same. The only difference that I see with Splash is that it's early. And if you missed Drip and you saw that and you saw what happened to that and what's still happening to it now, then you understand the idea of being early. And this is early. Get in Splash, man. So now if you get BNB, if I get BNB, where's my BNB go? Right in the Drip. And if I get AVAX, where's it go? Right in the Splash. That's all we're doing. I want people who missed the boat and Drip get a chance to get early. I really think this is going to be huge. And what I want to do with the Drip people to switch over. Not switch over. Diversify. You don't have to come over. You can't anyway. You can't take your money out of Drip. Just spread your wealth. If you get ETH and you say, where am I going to put ETH? BNB or AVAX? BNB or AVAX? Split it. Do both. Why wouldn't you want two streams? If you're in one that works so well, why wouldn't you want a second one? I'll never know. There's forks and then there's copies. Okay? Forks have their place. They can go up or down. Copies, it's side to side because you didn't change anything. You didn't add anything. So I wanted to make that point. I wanted to explain that I think Splassive and the Splash Network is going to be probably one of the tops of the game. And just in case Bitcoin Brown wrote this package or he's responsible for putting it out, I've seen him through the years. I don't know him personally, but I've seen him in different groups. I've seen him in different NFTs. He's an OG as far as I know. He's made good money, and even he doesn't have to be a developer for me to feel comfortable about this. He doesn't have to have prior projects for me to feel comfortable because he copied the code. You can pay somebody to copy the code. There doesn't have to be any extra ingenuity written in because Drip works. It's still working. Every time you come onto that site and Drip and you push the button, your 1% goes over. It just works every time. You push the button and it goes over. When you go into the other RIs, what happens? You push the button and you're like, the gas is up. It's not. I got to speed up the process. Let me pick the aggressive server. Or you push the thing, you're like, let me see. All my money didn't make it over. It didn't bring the right number. Or you push it, but like, the network's down. The page is gone. Not with Drip. Not with Drip. You push the button, and every single time for 11 months, it just works. This is that. I'd love to have you. I'm going to leave my description. I'm going to leave my buddy address in the description for both Drip and Splash. And I'd love to have you in either one. But whether you join mine or not, or if you've already joined one, you just want to put another little wallet under mine just to support the channel, that's awesome. Whichever, if you don't even join mine, I do think both of those are great packages to get in. And I'm going to push Splash hard because it is so early. I think there's a lot of room for that to grow. I hope you enjoy it. I'd love to have you leave me a like, a comment if you can, subscribe if you haven't. It would be beautiful to hear from you, hear your thoughts on it, agree or disagree, any of that. And take care, and I hope you make some money out there. Come join the team.